See if I can squat down here. Well, let's see here. Bring down the camera just a little bit. There we go. I can see my whole face. All right. Well, hello there, YouTube. Logan with Hideaway Homestead coming to you today with another video on feeding your animals without the feed store. This is going to be probably the whole week's content. And I want to talk about the rabbits a little bit. I've got a lot of stuff on the channel about the rabbits, and I've got, you know, my Willow here that I'm going to be feeding them. You know, we got some babies here. We've got a mom here and mom there. She's got her little babies. These are the ones that are going to be going off soon. Well, not from this litter because this is a big litter, but I don't know, maybe might end up getting rid of some more, I don't know. But I wanted to talk about feeding, you know, the fresh stuff. And I've got, let me raise the camera up a little bit more here. This is a manual stick. It ain't got to where I can tilt it, but I've got some hybrid willow here. I cut this off of one tree. I was just trimming the trunk of it because I wanted it to be a, you know, about chest high, head high pollard. And so, I mean, I took this and literally 30 seconds, if that. I mean, it was probably like 10 seconds. You just snip, snip, snip. You can see I just took a pair of pruners. And if you want to be the most efficient and actually make it worth your time to where you're actually saving money, because if you have to go out every day and cut, you know, fresh stuff from far away and have to look for it and everything, it's a lot easier just to buy the pellets. But if you plant this stuff really close to your rabbitry, preferably right around your rabbitry to where it's not an issue of like labor, then you know, this is the way to go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and give this lady over here some, but I've got pellets already in a couple of the wood feeders, and I'm gonna give the rabbits first their pellets. Let's see here. Let's get our pellets in here. Get them back over here. Oh, calm down, mama. You're a little territorial. She's one of my bitey, scratchy mamas. So she's eating a little bit. I mean, they're not, you know, too interested, I don't reckon. It's like, oh, normal rations. But now I'm gonna just fold this over here a little bit, break it. We got us a nice cluster here, and I'm gonna put this in the cage and see how we do. I'm gonna put it away from the pellets because I don't want it to be like they're trying to get to the pellets. But as you can see, the preference is obvious. Mom went straight over there to the fresh forage, got a little baby there. We'll see what the other babies do, if they figure it out or what, or if they're gonna keep eating the pellets for now. But mom is definitely on the good stuff. She knows. And I'm going to say this, and I don't want anybody to think that I am getting up on a high horse or telling anybody, oh, you're horrible for feeding your rabbits just all this dry mess. How would you like to eat Cheerios every day of your life? I'm not going to do that. But it's obvious that, I mean, if you had the choice between Cheerios every day or fresh food that was stuff that you liked, it would be really obvious that you would go for the fresh food. I mean, if I gave you steak, or if, you know, you like salads, I'm not a real big salad guy, you know, fresh salad with some bacon bits and cheese on it, or you know, a fresh steak with a baked potato and some, you know, other greens or something, some spinach. And then I said, or you can have a bowl of Cheerios. You would be like, I'll take the steak or I'll take the salad. So yeah, you know, your rabbits are the easiest one to do. I've got tons of videos on my channel about this. If you want to check some of that stuff out, you can look at a couple of my playlists. I've got some on like feeding different things to rabbits. And in my opinion, there's a lot of stuff, you know, that can be poisonous to rabbits. But the best way to do it is just to feed the stuff that you know is not. So if you ever find something that you've got in abundance and you want to know whether or not it's a good quality feed and whether or not you can give it to your rabbits, you know, just do a quick Google search and stick with those things. But excellent way to feed the rabbits with willow. I do some hybrid mulberry too, and just white mulberry, and feed them some comfrey and other things like that. One of the things that I'm working on getting now that's a really good protein source for them is growing more peas. You can feed them the pea plant, and growing more mimosa trees. They're an invasive species here in the South, and been looking at growing them because they are really high protein. So now you can see that most of the babies have moved over there to eat with mom, and I'm sure that the other little guys will figure it out. They're just learning. Yep, there he goes. Went straight for the willow. So that there will probably sit there for the rest of the day and probably tomorrow, as long as I keep throwing stuff like that in there. But yeah, it's a great way to save on feed too. Now, what I have noticed is that rabbits, when they're hungry, they'll eat. So you're not going to spoil them and have them stop eating your pellets and lose weight or something. That doesn't happen. If they don't have any other option, they will certainly go to the pellets. So you ain't got to worry about that. But anyway, that's kind of a short video for today. I made one that should have came out yesterday, about feeding the ducks and chickens. They're a little more complicated just because they're not herbivores. They're omnivore / carnivore, really more insectivore. But yeah, I'm gonna continue probably this whole week with just different ways to feed your animals. So yeah, if you liked the video or found any value in it, go ahead and leave a like. If you've got any questions or comments, drop those down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. I drop a video like this every day, Monday through Friday. I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.